Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Beauty and the Beat. Cerise, as always, is running a little fashionably late, but she'll be here soon. But we are going to start talking about Lollapalooza. So I had an amazing time last week in Chicago, and I flew out there and did the 25th anniversary of Lollapalooza in Chicago, and it was so much fun. And we're going to kind of run by each day, kind of the artists that were there, the artists I saw, just the energy in general. It was really crazy. There were so many people there. The weather was ridiculous. Like, it was raining, the humidity was crazy, but we all survived, right? So we're going to start with Thursday. So it started on Thursday instead of Friday this year, again, for the anniversary. And if you guys didn't know, Lollapalooza was started by a band called Jane's Addiction, but more specifically the lead singer Perry Farrell. And it was originally a farewell tour for the band. They were just going to stop making music. But the whole festival went so well that they decided to have it every year. So that's amazing. So on Thursday, the first artist I saw was Tokyo. Now Tokyo, if you haven't heard or really seen about him, he's no, Tokyo. He is friends with Chance the Rapper. He was on tour with him last year, and he has a song with Vic Mensa, I believe, and he's just kind of like on the rise. He's TOWKIO, and he was on the Pepsi stage. The Pepsi stage gets really rowdy, let's not lie there, but it was raining and he still put on a really good show. He had really good energy. Now I'm gonna set this up with, you would not believe how many artists failed this weekend so hard because they relied so much on just their music. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying just walking across back the stage and not utilizing your space and your movements and just, giving kind of like a flatline performance. A lot of artists this weekend were, it was a little whack. But so then after Tokyo, I went to G-Eazy, and I was front row with that. And I've seen G-Eazy before, and it was a good performance. I think he had a lot of he said a lot of motivational, inspirational things in between his performing. But out of all the times I've seen G-Eazy play, it wasn't like his most hyped up show. And I just, I think personally he's been on tour for the past 2 years nonstop, so I can totally understand why his energy isn't up to par. But it was Lolla. I'd like to see it a little more crazy. Then after G-Eazy was J. Cole. So J. Cole was really cool. He did his thing. He was nice, but I would have liked a little more from him too. He did a lot of his singles. It was kind of like a DJ set in a sense, but if you were one of his old fans, he did definitely throw it back. But maybe I wanted a little more energy from everyone this weekend, and I really thought J. Cole would have brought me that 10 times 100 million energy. But I definitely still respected his set. It was still nice in general. Hello, we have Miss Cerise here.
Such a wonderful job.
Thank you. We were talking about Lolla, so I just went through. It was Thursday through Sunday, and I just went through Thursday.
Beauty and the Beat. What? Thursday? You went through Thursday? So,
we're on Friday.
We're on Friday. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yes.
And you went to all 4 days?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me all about it, because it was at least 50 people that performed, right?
Oh, 100.
Hundreds?
Yes, but, well, not hundreds, but at least 100. It was kind of crazy. Obviously, I didn't see too many. I didn't go, let's put it this way.
How are you? Nice haircut. But I like it. I like your ponytail too.
Oh, thank you.
Beauty and the Beat is representing today.
Yes.
So okay, we're on day 3?
2.
Okay.
So Friday.
Okay.
So then Friday, I started with my day with Future. Future was lit. He even I'm gonna be real, he didn't do it like I said. He also had a normal type energy, but he actually brought out dancers. He brought out Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
He he really put on like a full performance type show for his music, but his I think at a show a lot of energy comes from your fans, and like the fan energy was really so lit. It felt like we were like all together like trapping. It was real. It was great.
I think how do you feel about Future right now? Because so many people say you can't understand what he's saying. I was gonna pull up some Lollapalooza stuff so I could ask you about questions.
Yeah, totally.
But I mean, everybody's saying that like, it's kind of like, oh, it's kind of one dimensional. But what you're saying is like he kind of brought some dancers or something I never really saw with Future before.
Yeah.
So that was something new.
Like a dance crew. It wasn't even just girls. Like it was like a crew of guys, and so it was interesting, and he did it. He did his thing in his blue sweatshirt. It was interesting because it was so humid. But yeah.
Day 3.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
See,
You got it, girl. But so yeah, he was nice. But if you haven't looked up the lyrics of Future,
you're not gonna
totally understand like how you're not gonna understand it. You don't like it, but then a lot of it too is just like, it's no secret. A lot of half his fan base is like on drugs listening to his music. You know what I mean? So a lot of they don't care what he's saying. They just want to hear like the flow. They just want to dance.
They want to hear the beat. It's like, because it is melodic. I get it. I mean,
exactly. It's that druggy trap sound, and it's mainstream, but like with the mainstream thrown in it.
Bryson Tiller was there.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
Okay, so what day are we on? Okay, so I'm trying to catch up.
So then after Future, I saw ASAP Ferg. Oh, woo! So if you know
one of your favorites.
I love the whole mob, and so ASAP was lit, but anyone in the ASAP mob, their crowds are always fucking crazy. I wish they would calm down because, like, I mean, I get it, like mosh pits and blah blah blah, but the whole crowd is just like so crazy. Sometimes you literally straight up can't even enjoy the performance, and it's like you're trying really hard, but it's just so much, and it's just like, why the fuck do you want to come if you just want to like push around and just be annoying, you know? But overall, he did like a really good job. His outfit was on point. He brought out a couple guests. It was all nice. And then after that, I saw a few like bands I never heard of. Nothing like special. But then to end my night, I saw Radiohead.
Like with all the Radiohead? I did hear they were there.
Yes, they were.
But what was the vibe
amazing.
like? What was the energy like? Because I know you went to, what was in Palm Springs? Coachella. So give me the difference between being in Chicago, Lollapalooza, same type of feel for a concert, but it's a much different event.
It's like at Coachella, there's more like things that you're there to experience. They have the art installations, they have the little stores that you can go in and look at the past year's artwork, and just it's a lot more. It really is like the arts festival, like it's supposed to be in between the music. Okay. So there's a lot of things to enjoy and do and activities. They have the Ferris wheel there as well. So Coachella is more like very like laid back, whereas artsy, like Lollapalooza hippie. Is like definitely like there's booths and stuff there you can visit. They have like charities and stuff like that, but it really is like you're there to see like your artists, like these are the ones like you want to be in front. So the crowds are huge, and in between like no one's really just hanging out, like everyone's always like on their way to a show, whereas like Coachella, like there's stops, people hang out, like it's a lot more chill. But like I would say in Chicago it's a lot more go like
Did you
gotta keep up.
Did you eat pizza?
Yes, I did on my cheat day.
Oh, what day? I mean, not what day, like which one?
It was Gorritos or something like that, but
Giordano's?
That one. And
okay.
I liked it. The crust was a little too fluffy for me, but like the cheese that they like
was awesome.
Holy crap. It was just like, it was crazy. I couldn't finish like even like a slice because it was so stuffed with cheese. And then to end Friday, I ended it with Radiohead. If you're into rock, they were like fucking amazing. They kept their timing so crazy. It was all melodic. Like you really were just like in some deep shit. But I was so disappointed because they did not play Creep.
Oh, their main song.
That was like I
should have started doing a chant.
We did. Oh. I have covered Creep so many times as a singer myself that it was
Can you give us a sample?
No. I'm sick right now, and I swear I'm not just saying that. The airplane like killed me, but like I'm just a little cray.
We want a Hayley exclusive. See, LeBron's not ashamed to give us a little 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars. He'll give us a whiff of his songs every now and again. I see LeBron got more guts than you.
Shit!
I thought you were the gutsiest one.
Shit!
Yeah, we called you out. So what is Big Rams? It says Big Boy. Is that the Big Boy I'm thinking about?
I didn't see that one.
Okay.
I don't know about that one. I'm sorry.
It's just it's so many performers. I don't think that you could possibly catch everyone.
No.
Kaylani, I heard perform too.
I'm not a big fan of Kaylani.
So I guess you skipped out on her.
She was like before G-Eazy.
Right.
But, you know, I was a little busy at Tokyo.
Okay, I got you.
But then we get to Saturday, and then let's see. Saturday I started with Jane's Addiction, which you missed this part, but that's the whole reason how Lala started. That was a farewell concert to them, and it went so well they just had it every year.
Okay.
So they haven't played since then.
Wow.
So they were a headliner, and it was crazy. Perry, his wife, his name is Etty, and she's one of his backup dancers. They were they were getting crazy on stage. They were like, girl,
I got videos.
This. No, but I've honestly thought maybe they might have sex on the stage. You know what I mean? They were just grinding and getting it. Okay, here we go. Girl.
And that's his wife.
I mean,
so if you can see that, she's looking like a throwback of Selena with fringes and a nightie on, so it's really lingerie. Your pictures are so clear. Okay.
And then before that, they were in this. I don't even know how to explain it. It was
very visual.
Yeah, but so overall they were amazing too. The mic was a little problem-ishy, but you know.
The mic, the microphone, the sounds, acoustics and stuff.
Yeah, it could have been a little louder, and but you could hear the music really well, but you couldn't hear the lyrics too well. But overall, Perry was amazing. He looked amazing. And then after that, I went over to St. Lucie, which so they were before Vic Mensa, so he's but I love that band in general, and most people haven't heard them, but you should seriously look them up. They give you the best vibes. The performer he was literally one of the best performers that entire weekend, and he was not a headliner, and it was just crazy, because I was saying almost none of these artists had energy this week. It was just them walking back and forth on stage. It was hot, but it was just you're at Lollapalooza. You got paid big bucks to be here. You want to put on a performance. People are only here for you.
How do the tickets run for Lollapalooza?
Lollapalooza,
is it a?
They first do usually the 3-day, but it's the 4-day event. First they sell the wristbands for 4 days. Then after that, after months go by, they put on single day ticket sales.
Okay.
At Coachella you can't get single days, but
so it's this.
So this is 4-day.
Okay.
And then the
25 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And then the single days are paper ones. They go on sale way later. But so then let's see, and it ranges from if you buy them online, if you actually get that moment, it's somewhere between for regular $350 to $500. Single days I think it's $80 to $140. But VIPs go $2,000 and up.
Wow.
So that's
Go ahead, Lollapalooza, and get your money.
And then ended Saturday night with Vic Mensa. So Vic Mensa, holy crap, we have a lot to talk about here. We need to focus on Vic for a minute. We're going to put him on a spotlight.
Okay.
Vic has a new EP out with Rock Nation called There's a Lot Going On. And personally, Vic is one of my favorites. But on this EP, he is talking a lot about the issues. And Vic has raised so much awareness because he's gotten so mainstream.
What issues?
Gay marriage, obviously the all lives matter kind of thing. Also, the Flint, Michigan, the water crisis out there. Mm-hmm. He's talked about, like, his battles with drug addiction and using and stuff like that. So he talks about, like, real life shit, and people are really paying attention. He's
actually from Chicago. So,
Southside.
Did he get signed to Kanye first?
He got signed. Well, he never really signed to Kanye. He was just working with him.
Got it.
He signed over to Roc Nation, and it was kind of like a battle in between Jay-Z and Kanye.
Oh.
And they wanted to do a joint venture, but Hov wasn't into it. And he talks about that in his music, like a full song. And it was really crazy. A lot of people, the fans, it was so torn because as a performer, I loved it. But a lot of his fans were disappointed because he didn't do, like, his hit singles. Mm-hmm. He really focused on the issues, and I really thought, like, if you really respected him and really listened to the music, like, you would have respected it. He had, like, this whole, like, police brigade come out and, like, really performed, like, talking about getting shot and getting raised in the South Side.
So let's talk a little bit about that, because if he was, the show ended, like, the show ended with him. You're saying that?
Yes.
So that's making a huge statement. Like, whoever opens up is one thing, but whoever closes is a huge thing too.
Yeah.
So to put him, how do you feel? Because you're an artist as well, LaRon, you're an artist as well. But I mean, right now the climate for talking about so many things is really big when you have that platform and you say, what, hundreds of thousands of people were attending this event for 4 days?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you have that platform. They're hearing about it, and whatever they didn't hear or see for themselves, they're going to talk about it later. As an artist, that you have a duty to your fan to talk about real life issues, whether it be through your songs or through your platform. Do you feel like you owe them to play what is considered your hit, or do you take that opportunity to just talk about these things that are really, like, they want to know how you feel about it? Like, I want to know how you feel. I want to know how you feel. Like, you know, what do you...
Personally, me, I would have played a couple of my, like... He didn't play
anything that was...
He played a couple hits. He did play, like, one or two, but there's, like, some reel of, like, his, like, he has a song called Feel That. Like, he didn't do that song. He didn't do a lot of, like, his, like, fan base hits that, like, when he was smaller. And
because they're, like...
I remember a lot of the crowd was bitching about it. Like, I really heard it. And, like, it was not just, like, one person. It was, like, a lot of people, like, so disappointed. But then there was people like me that were just, like, kind of, like, I think I just saw performance art.
Right.
And it didn't matter to me because he had put on such a, like, a performance rather than
so he entertained the crowd. He had the people come out.
He didn't put on, like, a concert. He put on, like, a real life performance.
Okay, so you appreciated it.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely respected what he did because it just, like, he was very honest and very real about it, and so...
You think Kanye had an influence on him? Because that's something Kanye would do.
Yes and no. He, like, definitely, like, Kanye, you know, they broke him into the industry, maybe. I don't know how, like, all of that background works, but, definitely, I think Vic does his own thing and says whatever he wants, especially if you, like, follow him on social media. I don't think there's anyone really speaking for him.
So he has his own voice, and
yeah.
he's letting it be
And I
heard.
think he's definitely allowed to do that, especially through Roc Nation, and that's, like, who he is, and that's what makes him Vic.
Okay. What do you think, Lamar?
I would think I would perform all the classic songs, and then I would perform something different, like something that's going on, like today's topics and on politics and stuff like that. So that way, people will get where I'm coming from.
So what was the typical performance? 5 songs, 3 songs, 2 songs, 1? I mean, I know it's not 1.
Depending, like, okay, so, like, depending on the artist, their slots were between 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
And
so he could have...
He did about an hour, and, like, literally after he left the stage, his fans couldn't believe it so much they stayed, like, 15 minutes after, and people, like, guards, like, had to move people and tell them to leave. Like, they're like, he's not coming back out, and, like, people couldn't believe it.
Wow. So I see some of these things. He's like, make racists afraid again. You know how Trump says, make America great again? He has a shirt. So basically, he definitely had something to say.
Oh, yeah. All the videos, like, see, there's the cops.
Okay. And everybody had merch out. Did you get some cool merchandise?
I just got Lala merch. There's a lot, and it's just, like, I never made it like on time in between sets to go like really look at that merch, and I didn't want to just like buy something out of like randomness. So I just got, you know, a Loma t-shirt and called it a day.
He's looking like Prince right here. Right?
A little bit, yeah. With the
I mean,
shirt.
the outfit, not so much the outfit.
Definitely. But so then that was Saturday, then Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Sunday, I started with Bryson Tiller.
Love him.
Great vocals.
Love him.
Boring performance.
Really?
It was just like, he was Bryson, like.
That was what Malia was up there dancing, or I think, when I saw the video. I actually don't know what the song was.
Like, he was a great singer, and he was, like, really nice.
He wasn't doing any movements, huh?
No.
He didn't give you what you wanted.
It wasn't, there was never, like...
He wasn't walking around, he was just standing there, right?
He walked around and, like, walked around the stage, but it was never, like...
Let's get the crowd engaged.
Yeah, like let's everyone. It was a lot of people coming in and out, so it was like, you know, like
throw them off probably.
Yeah, it was just like interesting.
Ooh, interesting. Bryson Tiller has great songs. Like I remember hearing about that. That's what I was saying about Revolt. Like why I like Revolt is like I heard Bryson Tiller on the radio. Didn't know who he was. I have satellite radio, so it's a lot of songs that you kind of don't know who the person is.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I've seen that name, but it doesn't resonate. And one day I saw the video, and I was like, oh, who's this person from Kentucky? You know what I mean? It just put a face with a name, and then I was like, oh, I want to download his music. So it kind of came together for me.
Yeah.
But I've never seen him perform either, but I think his music is amazing. Like,
no, his music is incredible. Oh, Bryson.
Yeah, he does it for me. Like, musically, I'm like, he's...
And the sound of music is different. Like
It's fresh.
Great voice,
the production
too.
is different. Like the organs, they reverse the organs, and it sounded better. So that's what it was. I found out a couple months ago when I
from
saw
the production.
Yeah.
Is he part of his own production, or he's working with someone?
I
mean,
I'm
I know
not sure.
not one person.
I'm not sure, but I noticed that the sounds is different than others music in the radio.
I think he's worked with Drake before, because I know Drake was one of his biggest supporters. Like, Drake is good with supporting other artists, I think.
He was supposed to be signed with OVO. But he never signed. I think he signed with RCA, I think.
He's with a major.
Major, yeah. Something like that.
He's with a major. Look good.
Yeah, he just collaborated with DJ Khaled on Major Key album.
Yeah, I heard some of the music off of
Yeah.
there. It's kind of okay.
The album was way better than all his albums combined.
DJ Khaled.
The new one?
I like that song
I
with...
haven't heard all of it yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I heard all of it. You know how you just kind of... It was too much, but I heard the Jay-Z song, of course, and the
Holy Key.
Big
My
Sean.
Uber played
The
half
Holy
of
Key.
it. It was
He
great.
did?
We were lit in the Uber.
Uber is cracking. I've been in an Uber before, and I was like, remember when Panda first came out? He did it like 3 times in a row for.
Pimp.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then after Bryson Tiller, I saw Snake Hips. And that is a DJ. They have a song. They're popular because they have a song with Chance the Rapper.
Got it.
And Tinashe. And it's really good. It's fuck.
Good.
STC. No, I'm just kidding.
What's it called? But they have a song together. I can't remember the title right now, which is really bad. But it is really good. But so they were a DJ set. It was really cool. They had it rocking. They were really good.
So they just played a bunch of everybody else's songs.
Yeah.
And like one of their songs.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
then Vince Staples is a rapper, and he was after them. I didn't get to see all of him, but like for the most part in the beginning, he was really cool. Had good energy from what I saw. And then after that, I finished my night off with Die Antwoord, which is a rap duo from South Africa, and they do like electronic trap rap kind of stuff.
Wow.
And they are crazy. Like, they spit on their fans, they like start fights, they like they're literally like the craziest. Like, you know, you're freaky if
What's
you're
kind
in
of
the
like a mosh
Die
pit
Antwoord.
type of deal?
Not even like it's
Who
just
spits on their fans though?
Like, no.
I would have a pro. Like I'm.
no, but the fans like it. Like, they get crazy because the music's like almost like sexually aggressive, and it's like It's very good.
Let me
though.
see if I can.
They
find
brought
some.
out Colt 45. No, wait, no, not Colt 45. Who was it? That's a song. Blah, blah, blah.
Colt 45 is malt
That's
liquor.
a song.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking it. They brought out someone, a great rapper. I can't remember. It must be that great, right? But they have a new song out. They haven't really.
They're from London. Snake Hips?
Oh, Snake Hips? I'm not sure, but obviously that's what they says. Die Antwoord's. I'm talking about Die Antwoord. They're from South America.
Oh,
They're
okay.
crazy.
Okay.
No, Snake Hips is not the people like spitting on their fans.
Oh, got it. Okay.
No.
I was like,
They're chill young men.
okay.
Die Antwoord's D-I-E, die, and then A-N-T-W-O-O-R-D.
Okay.
But they were honestly the best performers of the entire weekend. They used their entire stage. They had so much energy, you don't even know how they kept up with themselves. They had so many different like costume changes. Their dancers were on point. They had a style that was like clearly like appointed to. Their DJ was like dropping all the great hits. Like they used they have fire that you can use on the stage, and some artists use it, some don't. They used it like very well, and they crowd controlled great. And the main two people, their names Zed and Yolandi, and she got in this like rubber duck thing and surfed the crowd in it, and that was crazy. Zed crowd jumped, and it was all like, crazy. I don't even know how you like literally do that because it's so crazy. Like their crowd, they were on one of the main stages and ended. It was just like so huge. I don't even know how you get back up there. But overall, like it was incredible. It was
So
a great
who
weekend.
out of all you went all 4 days? That's a lot of music,
Yes.
a lot of days, a lot of energy. You needed to be really into it. But
yeah.
who was your favorite?
Okay. As far as performance wise, Vic. Energy wise, Die Antwoord. Like vocals, like live raw vocals will go with Bryson. And then as far as like
Did he play all his hits? Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh,
All
yeah.
his songs are pretty much hits.
They're
though.
all hits because he has like the one main thing, and then basically like as far as in timing and live music, I would go with like Radiohead,
Okay.
being as live as possible. But
And
yeah,
most sexually explicit would go to Jane's Addiction.
yeah, like people think the rappers get crazy, like rockers.
Oh yeah, I've heard too many rock stories. That's what was that movie about? The one where it was like all the band followers or groupies. What was the one that Kate? What's her last name? Kate Hudson. She was in it.
Is that it?
Yeah. She had her mom is Goldie Hawn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. Remember the movie she was in, like Rockstar or something like that?
Oh wait, I think you're talking about Brittany Murphy, right?
No,
Uptown Girls.
No.
No.
Brittany Murphy was in 8 Mile.
Yes.
Kate Hudson was in the movie about the rock star where she went on tour, and she followed the band around, and she was like
Oh, okay. I saw like half of that once on TV, so I
So good.
slightly know what you're talking about. But then, like, doesn't she get like her like get children or something like that? Like someone dies and she gets children.
No.
I don't know.
She
Not
follows
sure.
the band around, and she's like the ultimate groupie, but then she falls in love, and then she falls out of love, and she realized why she was on tour, and then yeah, but it was really good. You know what movie I'm talking about? I just can't think of the name, so it feels so weird to talk about it, but I can't remember. But it was like a famous band, so I guess I shouldn't talk about it since I don't know what I'm talking about, but we can always look it up, like we're online. So whatever the name of it is.
The
But-
internet's always rocking.
Yeah. So look, let's talk about, so we wrapped up Lollapalooza, right?
Yes.
What do you think? Trending topics. Guess what? I heard.
Executioner.
Okay, Executioner, you got something dropping. Yeah, we do. Okay, but I want to talk about this right now. Guess what?
What?
It's over 100,000 people that have, it's trending, 100,000 people mentioned it on Twitter today. That Eminem is dropping, you know how Drake said he's dropping something before the end of the year? They said that Eminem is dropping something before the end of the month. that it's totally a record aimed at dissing Drake?
Of course.
Why?
Of course.
I don't know.
Why?
It was called Almost Famous. That was the name of that movie. It was in 2000. I just had to get the name.
But Eminem made that same song in 2010.
He did what same song?
What's Eminem's
The same title of the song, Almost Famous. 2010. On this album, Recovery.
Okay, but no, that's two different things. Almost Famous is the movie with Kate Hudson where she followed the band around. Where she won a Golden Globe. But we'll move on. Because neither one of y'all remember it, right?
No.
Okay.
I remember. I was just saying.
Okay, but in 2000, that was in 2000 actually. Okay, but why do you think that Eminem wants to diss Drake?
You know how Drake is.
No, I don't.
Did Drake say something about Eminem?
Well, I don't know. But I noticed that Drake didn't really much respond to Joe Budden. I know that. But
what was that about?
Well, because of Drake, I guess Joe Budden didn't like the album views. Mm-hmm. I guess Drake took a little offensive and just, I guess he went in the interview and then dissed Joe Budden on a song, on a freestyle called 4 p.m. in Calabasas. And then Joe Budden just came out of nowhere with diss tracks on it. So, Jesus. Yeah, a lot of people was coming on Drake's neck.
Well, I think he can handle most of them. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. He couldn't handle Joe Budden.
I don't understand.
He could not?
He couldn't handle Joe Budden. He didn't even respond.
I don't understand why.
He probably didn't want to give him any light.
I know, because since all he could talk about is pump it up.
Yeah, so.
Because most people don't even know who it is, so he's probably like, who cares?
When I think of Joe Budden, and this is not because I know that he has songs that I can remember that were cool. Like it's not dissing him about his music. But the only thing I think about is love and hip hop. And that's what I'm talking about when I always say about when you get a platform and you're able to reach so many people and the only thing that you just totally disrespect, you disregard your music, not disrespect. Disregard that you're a musician first. Now the only thing I think about is Joe Budden and that girl. Like I can't even think of her name. Tahiri, exactly. Yeah. So what do you think about when you think of Joe Budden battling Drake? It's like Drake would be like, you're irrelevant. Well, exactly, non-factor.
Well, Joe Budden is doing out of love because he is a fan of Drake, and he's just way disappointed of what Drake has been doing. That's all that was. That's why he's dissing him, just out of love.
Drake is outselling everybody.
Yeah,
right now.
Look at Kendrick Lamar. He dissed Drake multiple times, and and Drake didn't respond to him.
What he say?
You remember that Control? Control. No. The Control. Big Sean's song. Kendrick Lamar make that whole verse, dissed everybody, all the rappers, put everybody on blast.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was.
I don't think anyone should have took that too personal.
No, I don't. Yeah, that wasn't a real like me against you. That was me against the world.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying.
Me,
but he did dissed on. Kendrick dissed him many of times on a freestyle with BET Award, Hip Hop BET Award Cypher and another song I believe. It was slightly mentioned on Drake, but I don't remember. But. Yeah, he dissed Drake multiple times.
I think that sometimes rappers don't respond because
they don't have time for it.
Yeah, I think Drake is like, you're not on my radar. I really do, because I think Drake is not having a hard time with anything. Yeah. He was at the Goo-Wop concert. Yeah. What do you think of Gucci Mane's album? That's trap music. You said you like it.
That album was way better than all his albums combined too. It sounds way better than his old ones.
Gucci Mane is like literally one of my favorites of like all time.
I love Gucci right now.
I like literally as soon as that album dropped, I was messing with it.
It's my favorite.
Yes.
And all of my children.
Yes.
It was hilarious, but you know.
You know what I found refreshing about Goo-Wop is it's refreshingly different. It doesn't sound like anything else that's out right now. I think Mike Will gave him a total sound of his own. For Mike Will to work with so many artists right now.
That's what I thought too.
He really gave him his own sound. It was interesting. It was refreshing. I don't know everything.
And then he came out of jail too, so he had material on that too. So
I was just like, yes. How did he record this in jail?
People want to talk about him as a clone.
He didn't record it in jail though, did he?
Well, he was recording.
Some of it he did, but some of it's in jail. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but I mean, I've worked with artists, and I've known like hey, everybody get quiet, I'm about to do a song. And it's like 1 take, 2 take, that's all you got. And then when you just take out the interference, it is what it is. But I would think if he had the opportunity to come home and relay his vocals, he probably got the chance.
He probably did.
He probably did. It sounds good to say you laid it in jail, and I think that you probably got the reference track in jail, and you probably got to listen, and you probably wrote your lyrics in jail and wrote everything. But I think if you got the chance to do a studio quality album, and you just said, nah, keep that track from over the phone, you're not going to.
No,
I think he relayed them.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Still a great regardless, but
it was great though. I love it.
So what's up, Executioner? You telling me that you've redropped something? It sounds like you want us to hear something.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm releasing my debut album, Executioner, on August 8th. Even though it's my birthday week.
That is Monday.
Yeah.
So when is your birthday?
August 6th.
Yeah. So that's Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Oh my God, what are you doing for your birthday?
I don't know. Probably go somewhere by myself. I don't know. I don't know if anybody want to celebrate with me. So.
It. Yeah, snap.
Snap away.
We're on Beauty and the Beat.
Wait, keep talking about your album.
We're on Beauty and the Beat Radio.
Okay, well, this is
LP
music from the only hip-hop show in RMC, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I want to hear this. I want to hear this debut.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it right now. Come on.
Let's hear it.
I was just introducing myself to the people.
Yes, let's do it.
So, yeah, Executioner is basically who I am. The Executioner is I go by. People might say, oh, I kill people, I kill people and all that. That's not what I'm talking about.
On rap, you mean? Like
not even just rap. I'm just saying in general because the word executioner it sounds dangerous.
It does.
That's what people always say.
So are you dangerous on the microphone?
Of course.
Oh.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
I feel like we're on the panel right now, Hayley.
Yeah.
So we're about to hear something real dope right now, right?
Okay.
And if we don't, we're gonna tell you about it.
We're gonna hear it.
So we might have to execution this track.
Okay. So Executioner is basically who I am and what I stand for. So I dominate, I conquer, and I've been successful at life and accomplished many goals. So it's like that's to me is the definition of execution.
So you execute your strategy in life.
Of course.
Got that.
That's what, and then overcome all obstacles, like all my family members, except the ones I talk to, including the princess, freestyles herself, you know. But
Don't kill me.
No, I'm talking about my other family members.
Got it.
On my birth mother's side.
Got it.
I don't really talk to them anymore. But
You don't have to get so personal.
No, I'm just saying because that's mostly what I'm talking about. That's what made.
Well, that's what drives your music, your personal stories. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, a lot of collaborations I made. Most of the beats that are produced by Chronic Beats.
Okay.
And produced by Dre's Phenom. That's my producer side of myself.
Dre's Phenom. So everything
Dre's Phenom.
Dre Phenom.
Dre's like Dre and then Ace. You put it together, it's Dre's Phenom. Yeah, Dre's Phenom.
That's so complex.
Yeah, that's a long story, but yeah. So, and also Follicle, I collaborate with him on a production, and the features are my boy, my squad member from the Only Hip Hop Show, Sean August. He's on the intro. My boy Veda. The legendary blues guitarist, Southside Slim. Who else? And then my squadron's brother, Cushy Carlito, of course. I was the one that was responsible for mixing, mastering Blunts and Burners. The music video is out, and his EP Roach Raps.
Raps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
these names are killing me.
What names? The features? Or the production?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, well, ain't really nothing good. Well, yeah. So I just released 2 singles. Resurrection was first, and I'm a Villain is second. I just did a music video where I'm a Villain. I hope that should release on my birthday.
You did it?
Yeah.
When?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, you didn't invite me, thanks.
Well, it wasn't.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, it's okay.
No. The video wasn't really like. It's just me. It's all me because it's my very first video.
Who shot
I could have invited everybody. Dane Diesel.
Okay, so yeah.
Cushy Carlito's brother, my squad.
Got it.
He was the one that shot the video.
Can I have a gummy worm?
Okay, of course.
Thank you. These are my favorites.
Yeah.
Even though I want to develop a health and wellness. I'm not trying to switch the topic. I just want to keep it moving because I'm eating a gummy worm, but it says zero trans fat. But I want to do clean eating.
Yes.
I think we should talk about that.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now. It's
We need to share.
a bitch. It's literally like I've lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, so it's not like too bad. But that's like also with me like traveling and stuff, so it could actually be a little better. But I've literally like no salt, no sugar, like no real.
So one of these is all bad then.
I mean,
With sugar, yes.
I'm
There's
like,
some sugar on it, right?
I'm so paranoid, so I will like not eat anything that is like not on that paper. Like that's why I have like my Greek yogurt here. Like my trainer, like she gives me a paper. That's all I stick to. That's like, I get paranoid because it's like I paid for it. I want my results. Like you might as well do it. You know what I mean? You hold yourself accountable. And then she gives me workouts for every day. Oy vey, but like, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. We're all getting there. Definitely. A lot of people were staring at me this weekend. It was good. It was nice.
Okay. Well, they stare at you anyway because you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
How do you stay fit, Laurent?
Well, I am trying to stay fit because I've been working my ass off in here and working on my music, doing other things. So I'm trying to get back into it.
So the busy lifestyle. Can we get into this music?
Of course, I got it ready for you.
Something.
So, you heard "I'm a Villain" the single version, but y'all didn't hear the album version. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play that.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so this is "I'm a Villain" with Maestro, my alter ego. If you guys didn't know, so go ahead and check it out.
Yeah.
Walking the dark side, out in the streets, and coming the dark side.
Pierce. Yo. Ha. Check this out. Yo, I ain't no hero, so don't ask me to save a hoe while I creep in the night with this hardcore flow. Anything goes, I'm a villain that always chillin' in the cut, in the dark side with bars all rippin'. On the mic in the studio to execute a victim, then put him in a casket and change up the system. Honestly, who gives a fuck what they say, man? I'm a lyrical Darth Maul hoodie type of man. Understand my personality isn't human. The evil side of me isn't really cool, damn. It's lyrical homicide with a cool jam LP, lyrically assassinate the hitman. A villain lace, favorize a vacuous lyric, eliminating rap heroes, but nothing but gimmicks. I sever the head of the snake that lets you know who's real and who's fake.
If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. This motherfucker, I am a villain. If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. Cause motherfucker, I'm a straight up villain.
Ladies and gentlemen, LP has turned to the dark side. In the meanwhile, let's see what happens with the west side.
When stupid rappers bang horrible songs in clubs now, rapping the sound effects, so that's the new style? Wow. Turn up, let my ladies twerk now. Shake it, go ahead, do that thing now. That's the reason why I became a villain, so I can destroy these scumbags into oblivion. Yeah, I talk that shit again while I kill these idiots, especially these wannabe gang-banging affiliates. And sever the head of a snake that lets you know who's real and who's fake.
If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. This motherfucker, I am a villain. If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. Cause motherfucker, I'm a straight up villain.
I ain't no hero. I ain't no superstar. I ain't no savior. But I'm a villain. I ain't no
Walking the dark side, out in the streets, and coming the dark side. 'Cause I'm a villain.
You got Wade Wilson, Frank
Castle and Johnny Blaze, plus Immortal Technique, Tech 9, the game. Who you get?
Equals LeBron Pierce, the lyrical MC that eats up the beat.
Ride to the underground in the nighttime, slaughtered every single hero who came at the wrong time. And then sever the head of a snake that lets you know I'm real and the heroes are fake.
If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. This motherfucker, I am a villain. If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. Cause motherfucker, I'm a straight up villain.
Go ahead, clap, clap. Very nice. So I heard a lot of influences, but you gave credit to all the people that influenced you. I guess you're a combination of everything that you listen to.
Of course. You want me to explain how that song came about?
Sure.
Well, I'm a villain is I play a role in the music industry as a villain. Like all my music.
Why do you want to be the villain?
I mean, it's just inspired me because, like, really, I'm just the most dangerous man in hip hop. Like that. I ain't trying to be like that, but that's how I portray myself as a villain. Like, I'm no hero. I'm not here to save nobody or nothing like that, even though I do regardless, but still. But that's how I feel. Like, I don't like to say, I ain't no Captain Save-A-Ho. That's just not me. That's just not me.
Okay.
But that's why I play my role in the music industry as a villain, because there's a lot of heroes and a lot of heroes that are fake. And I'm the real deal as a villain. Like, I'm telling you all this.
In music?
Pretty much.
Okay, got it.
So that's where it came about. I just named six people, like three comical heroes: the Punisher, Ghost Rider, and Deadpool. And then you have the Game, Tech 9, and Immortal Technique. And you combine those all three together, all six people together.
So Tech 9 is Detroit, Game is West Coast, and where's Immortal Technique?
Tech 9 is Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. Okay.
Missouri, yeah. Yeah, Tech 9 is Missouri, Game is from California, and Immortal Technique is from New York. So
so you got Midwest, West, and East Coast.
East Coast, yeah.
Okay.
So all six of them, you combine it together, who you get? Me. Because have you studied all these three rappers and all these three comical characters, that equals me. That's all in one person.
So where can we find your music right now? Is it available on all the platforms?
Well, the execution will be released on August 8th for iTunes, Spotify, you name it. But the Resurrection and I'm a Villain is available right now on iTunes and Spotify, and it's on SoundCloud.
So just look up the execution of LeBron Pierce.
Yeah. Or you can Google me. Everything is on there. I'm promoting execution all day on my Facebook and everything. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we love it. Thank you for debuting that. We liked it.
Yeah.
Did we love it?
Yes.
So we could.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. So, what do you guys think about the concept of the song and what and the lyrics and the production? What do you guys think about that?
We liked it.
I liked it. It gave me like a 90s vibe.
It like I said again, like it reminded me, it was reminiscent of something that Eminem did, but not saying that it sounded like his song. It just reminded me of that flavor. So
The
I don't know.
track kind of reminded me of Pac.
Pac?
Yeah, so it takes
like
takes
you said,
little
West
references
Coast.
from hip hop and brings them all to you. It definitely is uniquely your sound, which you're playing on that. You play with auto tunes. You play with a lot of different, I think you're getting, you're playing with different vocal abilities and putting them into one concept.
Yeah, since the music video is going to be coming out sometime this week or next week or so, who knows?
Who knows?
But my second album is going to be way better than
Well, I think that you should focus on one thing, because right now I'm going all over the place. Let's focus on this one song. I think that was good.
Oh, no, my second album will be next year, but this is more of like music. I'm talking about the music when I'm recording.
Got it.
That's what I was saying.
Got it. Well, we're going to be looking forward to that. We're going to check it out.
Of course.
What else was going on? We were talking about Drake and Kanye. We're actually...
Okay, so Drake and Kanye, speaking of some more Drake stuff, he's just got everything going on.
He's got
right?
pace popping. He got a beef, so-called beef with Eminem.
Kanye announced that him and Drake are doing a collab album, and that.
So that's official.
Yes, that's what Kanye said. Apparently, Kanye's crazy, but
he's Jesus.
He can do whatever he wants. But so he said that, and I at first my idea, I was like, oh, that sounds great. Right away, you think Kanye, you think Drake, but then one of my other friends was like, oh, that sounds horrible, and I was like, why? And they're like, they're just so different, but. I think it could be really interesting. I think it could be almost sweet and sour in a way.
I'm trying to think of something. Have they done a song together before? And then I'm gonna pull from. I can't picture it right now. I know that they have, but I just can't think of it. They've had to have done a song before.
Let's see.
Hold on a second. Y'all remember the More Than the Game soundtrack? I mean the movie. Y'all remember Drake did a song with Eminem, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne. It was
I love that.
It was called Forever. You guys don't remember that? That was back in 2009.
No, but I'm just trying to think of their styles together. But pop style sounds awesome. I really like pop style. That's what's kind of current for right now. So if it's something like that had Jay-Z on it.
That's their only song together.
That's their only song together. Okay. And then you came in here today telling me that Kanye announced that he wants to do, because he's always said he wants to do something for hotel lines and design interior design with Kim. So you're saying that he announced that he wants to design furniture for IKEA. I hope it don't fall over on the kids. No, because IKEA has nice stuff to look at, but you can't move it. Anything I've bought from IKEA was for wherever it was at. Once you take it apart or move it, it's like a wrap. So IKEA's cool for the price points, but I don't want it in my kids' room. I don't think. I mean, what you think?
IKEA makes some decent furniture, but yeah. I mean, for the most part.
Put your shades on.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool beans.
yeah. Kanye said that he wanted to design furniture for IKEA, and I don't know if this is a joke, but he just that deal with Adidas just went through with him, right? I mean. Yeah,
he actually has a new I think he could produce for 5 years or five. Do you know? Something major, something that is iconic for him.
I don't know if it was 5 years or 5 collections.
5 collections.
That's
I think
what
it's
I'm
5
trying to
I think it's 5 collections. But I mean, I think Kanye is awesome for taking it beyond music, and that's one of the reasons why I like him. Even if there's a song I don't like by Kanye, I still like him. I'm amused. I'm entertained by Kanye.
I support anything he does.
Yeah, I mean, I'm entertained. But while we have you in here, while you looking at your phone, sir, tell us about your Made in the West documentary, because I know you've been working really, really hard. I've even given you a little breathing room and not blowing up your phone, because I know that you're working on some Set in the West, right?
Yeah, Set in the West.
So tell us about Set in the West.
It's pretty much done. Last week, Uncle Jam's Army just had a reunion, a farewell reunion over at the sports arena. The sports arena is being demolished.
Completely, because we're. Oh, wait a minute! No. Where the Rams playing their first game in August?
At the Coliseum, but that's not the sports arena. It's right next to.
Oh, got it. Sorry. Yeah. Damn, I get them confused.
Right next door, though.
The blue
right
and white.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Coliseum is what's kind of Olympic and looking a stadium.
Yeah, the OG.
OG. I was like, they're what? Okay, got it.
The Coliseum ain't going nowhere. They need to renovate it though.
They do.
Yeah. USC got all that money. The USC Village is popping. That's finna spring up. Now I think USC has something to do with the Coliseum, but nonetheless. Kanye.
Kendrick, you got Kanye in my, I can't stop saying, Kanye can't get out our mouth. But Kendrick, and it's some kind of music festival at the end of August.
That's at the Shrine though, right?
No, it's at the Expo Center.
Oh,
wait, the Expo.
That's close to the Shrine though.
Okay, my bad.
I thought it was at the Shrine.
Expo Center.
It's on the 27th. Let me plug this because I'm part of the Universal Hip Hop Network.
Okay.
And at MacArthur Park, that same time, but on the same day, the 27th, between 4 and 9, we're gonna have over 100 acts for the Universal Hip Hop / Radiotron event, 33rd annual event going on. It's gonna be a lot of people there. Surprise people, I can't say who, but definitely think Dog Pound. Supposed to be a lot of OG cats there, a lot of new school people.
A lot of people are, not a lot of people. The Dog Pound is getting a lot of press right now too because of the Tupac movie that's coming out. What, August?
Yeah.
October. October, so that's like coming really, really fast.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that are in the film are doing a lot of publicity, and I'm like, why do I keep seeing them? Because they're in this movie. I ran into LT Hutton the other day. He was like, watch out. I was like, I'm gonna watch out. So.
And they're supposed to be doing the Dog Pound for Life. Like that's what's popping.
Yeah, Melvin Jackson that came in here, friend of the show.
Oh, yeah. He's part of it. Yep, you're right.
He plays that character.
Yeah, he plays Daz, right?
Daz.
Yeah. See, and that's what. Back to Set in the West. I was talking to a few people about executive producers for, because it's pretty much done. The Uncle Jam's Army made me like their official historian, so that was big. You know what I'm saying? So I chopped it up with Battle Cat. Russ.
Did you
Parr.
ask him to be on the show like I told you?
Did I ask him? I can ask him. It's nothing. I mean, I can. In fact, they all gonna come through eventually. Because I mean, come on now. You know
See
what I'm saying?
how you do?
Hey, I'm politicking. I'm networking for you. Don't trip. Okay. But most importantly,
To Set in the West.
for Set in the West, though, it's gonna be epic. Cause
give us the premise, because Set in the West, I'm from the West Coast. Are you from the West Coast?
Yeah. Oh yeah. California.
West Coast. So we're all born in, we're bred here. We love the West. So what inspired you to do Set in the West? Because you've worked with a lot of West Coast hip hop artists and, historical people that are iconic in the music industry. So what inspired you to do Set in the West, to create a documentary out of it?
I mean, first off, I'll give it up to like Professor Griff, Black Dot, a lot of those brothers in the movement in hip hop, and they. They basically say, yo, something's wrong with hip hop right now, the current form, just like the executioners say, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. And we gotta dead all that.
Right.
So it's like, well, let's go back to the roots of West Coast, LA, and what we did. And doing the research, I found a lot of interesting stories out. I got Lonzo Williams in it, Greg Max in it. It's based.
And I mean, Lonzo is historic with NWA, just the rise and her bringing that. Greg Mack, 92, K-Day.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no one, I can't even remember being, like, high school, junior, all that. Like, K-Day was the only thing that we even knew.
Yeah.
That was the only format. So he was very instrumental in bringing the music to life of that genre, of that era.
Yeah, LA was, K-Day was the first radio station to play LA hip-hop 24/7.
Correct.
And I interviewed Russ Parr. He was also a part of K-Day as well.
Correct.
I'm shadowing Dr. Funkenstein, who was one of the original members from Uncle Jam's Army.
Okay.
And just kind of they're telling their stories. There's all kind of crazy stuff that happened with the poster wars, and essentially the movie just...
The plot.
The documentary, I'm sorry.
The documentary.
It basically just gives shine to a lot of the...
people that laid the groundwork.
Yeah, and a lot of the unknown, unseen people that, and it pays tribute to Roger Clayton, who's the original original founder of Uncle Jam's Army, and I talked to a lot of other people who were part of Uncle Jam's Army, and just talking about how we were at the sports arena, West Coast, people putting on a show, 10,000 people, no fights, no violence, nothing.
Right.
And then we get into the mid '80s when they find a dead body in the back of the sports arena, and then it
Did they?
Yeah,
and what happened?
And
they
that tarnished the whole movement in a sense. The whole thing with Uncle Jam's Army, it kind of just got tarnished after that. But it's crazy just how the gang culture, well, I ain't gonna say gangs, I'll say street tribes, how they were influenced. And they would follow Uncle Jam's Army. You know what I'm saying? It's basically just telling that aspect of West Coast history. I didn't get too deep.
Did you bring it to? So those are people that laid the groundwork for what we are seeing on our screens right now.
Yeah.
But did you bring it back to us currently right now, midday? Or you took it? It's like a historical walkthrough. It's a walkthrough,
but the plan is to because I've been working on this project for 3 years.
You gonna make it a trilogy? You like?
No, it's gonna be 5 parts.
Okay, guys.
But not boring. You know what I'm saying? Because the first one is that, and then I'm gonna talk about. The Compton era, the DJ Quick, Snoop Dogg and his first mixtape, the homie Black Diamond and his mixtape, all the gangbanging mix, all the gangsters who they once were like breakdancers, then they
really don't get the credit for really implementing such a strong start.
Yeah, because basically everybody emulates
what they've heard.
West Coast. Right. If you look at it on a lot of aspects, just from everybody want to be gang affiliated now to our style, what we do. So,
what do you think about this? Because you're really big on honoring the people that have paved the way.
Yeah.
We had a conversation, I think, a week or two ago about hip hop honors where they honored the women in hip hop.
Yes.
And when they took it back, there was a lot of criticism for who was not recognized. But this was just one of many to come. This is something that they're doing annually.
Right.
And so I think that they picked a great group of women to honor for this one. But one of the biggest people, like two of the biggest people that spoke out that they weren't honored was Foxy Brown, who in some ways I feel like her and Lil' Kim have an even keel as far as when they started. She was brought out by Jay-Z and Lil' Kim was brought out by Biggie, both historical and rap. So I don't really, people have their preference, but Lil' Kim did do a lot for hip that made women just her name resonate with them, where Foxy Brown just kind of cut it off, and I think it's just personality. But that one I just kind of was like, whatever. But I was truly laughing when Angie Stone came out. I did not know she had a group.
Yeah, she was a rapper
prior to Salt and Pepper, and she was put out by the Sugar Hill Gang. So I knew that you would know that. How do you feel about her speaking out and feeling like she wasn't being recognized?
Well, she definitely should put her feet in the pavement and say, let it be known. I mean, there's documented. Everybody knows that Angie Stone wasn't a singer at first. Like,
right.
I didn't know she was
just like Erykah Badu started off as a rapper.
Yeah, Erykah Badu could spit too. She dope. She dope. But Angie Stone. But that's what time it is right now in hip hop. Like, if you pave the way, or if you're say it, and if you got pictures and stories, whatever, to back it up,
tell your story.
Let it be known. Because
you will be forgotten.
Exactly, and that's why I'm even doing for Uncle Jam's Army. Not that Uncle Jam's Army is going to be forgotten,
but you're letting it be known so people can know. Like, I was reading something the other day, and it was a cookbook that a friend of mine wrote. And it was talking about the history of who would you want to eat dinner with. Yeah. You were there with me when I met.
I remember that book.
So I finally read, my mom had it, and we were sitting there talking. She was like, "Did you ever read Eric's book?" I was like, "Let me see it." And I actually found myself really engulfed in reading it, because it talked about anyone that was interviewed. They talked about, if you could meet with this person, what would you talk to them about? But it was over a plate of food.
Right.
So it had this underlining where it was teaching you a message, but it kind of gave you something, a piece of history, and it allowed you to consume that piece of history without being startled or feeling like you were being taught something, because sometimes people stray away from it. And I think right now, just with so many things, we're talking about hip-hop having a voice. She just mentioned Vic Mensa going to the Lollapalooza, and people commenting, oh, he didn't play his favorite song, or he didn't do this. But sometimes the platform is big enough for you to say, my song is available on every digital platform that you have. Right now, my message is this, my art is this, my this is that. Exactly. That's what I got you, bro. I understand.
Hip-hop was giving, and that's why I did the documentary too. Hip-hop used to give a voice to the voiceless, but now it's hip hop stands as an acronym: Higher Infinite Power, Healing Our People.
Is it really?
That's what the Karis
I love
won.
You for always bringing us back to the history. Yeah. I never knew that. Is it really that?
That's what they say. That's what it stands for. But now we have shit hop.
What does that mean?
And shit hop is synthetic, hypnotic instrument tones hurting our people.
Oh.
And that's what's going on right now, because it's not a voice for the voiceless. It's some bullshit.
Well, I appreciate you bringing the voice for the voiceless and bringing the unheard voices, or people that don't know about the voices, because I can't wait to see Set in the West.
I appreciate you.
I'm Set in the West.
Set in the West. And look, and then part 3 is talking about conscious daughters, the California queens. That's what I'm calling it, Khalifa, because we got to recognize women who had their impact in hip hop. Silky D. I talk about a lot of people who were women in hip hop. But then, I'm going to bring it forward, because then I'm going to get that Kendrick. I grew up down the street from Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q's little big homie is my little homie. So it's kind of like I know all these people. I'm going to bring them in, and we're going to let it be known as far as like what was really popping.
I love Schoolboy.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and some people only know certain people. So when you bring it together and you recognize who was influenced by who, it makes a true sound story. It connects the dot. And that's why I like listening to Snoop talk, and I'm inspired. Like, I feel like I grew up from his era, you know what I mean? When I was in high school, I just remember, like, who is that? Like, you know what I mean? That was what I was listening to. So it's kind of like, oh my gosh. So when you hear them speak now, and their fathers are even Snoop is a grandfather.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? But you hear them talk about it, and when I hear him interview people sometimes, I really hear the history going full circle because he has such a respect for hip-hop. So when you hear that coming from someone else that you look at, you know what I mean? It just makes it sound. So we applaud you for doing such a good project. We can't wait to see it.
Appreciate it, yeah. I'll bring a trailer. The trailer's up, but I'll bring it next time. And yeah, I got to get at Snoop because I still got his mixtape when he was banging.
We've been
him
talking
and Warren
to Snoop
G.
all week for the basketball game, so I mean, we got every angle. So he's on tour to the end of the month, so we switched our date up a little bit.
Okay.
So I mean, I think that was best, so we can make it as powerful as we want to do. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give no sneak peeks on what I'm working on. It's just so
Yeah,
major.
no, I know.
It's
Do
so
your thing.
major. I have to go underground sometimes because
Yeah.
I'd be so excited.
Real
I
G-
get so
Real G
excited.
moving silent, right? Like
You
like
got
lasagna,
to.
right?
It's not even. I can't even talk about it. all
A
the
killer
time.
should not be seen or heard, right?
A killer.
I'm just saying how you
Ooh,
execute
you got
moves.
executioner.
No,
He calling
but you
me a
execute
killer?
moves. You
We execute moves,
You
yeah.
doing deadly things.
I'm doing deadly things. I'm planting seeds that's gonna grow.
That's what's
Yes.
Big old trees.
There you
Yes.
Execution is my specialty.
Ah,
Yeah, it is.
see, we all got something popping. What you got popping, Haley? Because you got so much. You don't even. You
Haley
so
be,
silent.
man, she was.
Haley moves in silence,
I'm
but
saying.
she be smiling like it's going down.
It's going down. I think definitely like the only thing I can really like say this year is I'm really excited. Like hopefully I'm not gonna be like gone for long periods of times, but I'll be in and out of different cities and I'll be traveling. So I'm excited to perform in different cities and really like unleash Paradox this year.
When are you
And
gonna showcase Paradox here? We've been patiently waiting.
Where's the visuals?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, is Paradox ready? Because Haley doesn't want to come out, but Paradox might come. Because I mean, we can close out with Paradox. We heard Executioner August 8th. Happy birthday, LeBron. But you know, like, can Paradox give us a little something?
Like what?
Like 2 bars.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Can we play something by Paradox? Is it too late in the show, cousin?
Go out with Paradox.
Can we go out to a Paradox song?
It's on SoundCloud.
So I will never. This is the funny. While he's pulling that up, I got to segue to this because
Okay.
I'll never forget. when
Paradox is here.
Paradox is here. The revolution. Listen, but remember when Eugenia Kuzmina was here, and I was talking to her. I was like, "So who was that song that was on your?" And no one no one understood what I was talking about. Remember when you were here when Eugenia was?
Yes.
So you had just told me about Paradox then.
Yes.
So I went to look up
I get
Paradox.
scared.
So you know how you have a tab open?
Yeah.
So Paradox was playing.
Okay.
But I went to another tab to look up Eugenia because I got an email from her.
Uh-huh.
So when her email popped up, So High was playing in the background. But I was on another tab. So I was like, oh my God, this is such a cool song playing in her background. I was like, is she talking about this? Like, I was like, okay, So High. So when she was in the interview, I asked her about 5 times, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
but
so
no
funny.
one, you were here, but you were probably not
I
listening.
had no clue.
And so later on, I told you, I was like, oh my God, I figured it out.
It's mine.
It's yours.
Paradox Revolution.
Like P.
Paradox and
Oh my
then
gosh.
REVO. Like,
Adele, did you miss me?
yes.
Yeah, of course.
You don't call me when you miss me.
You don't
Well,
know
you
me
gotta
on your
sometimes, you know
cell
how you gotta do people. You gotta let them miss you.
phone. Like SoundCloud / Paradox Revolution.
I don't think that's nice.
That should
I'm
be
just messing
easier.
with you.
My mom
just
said
had to-
I needed to call him, but I thought I gave her your number.
Who?
My mother, because she keeps telling me about her computer, but I told her to go buy a new computer. She said, because she's trying to fix her memory, but I really don't feel like it's worth it. I
It's
doubt
like a Pentium 4 or something. She might as well just
Who
transfer all that.
knows? I
data
told her.
and
I
get a
said. I
new
told her
one.
that you would help her do that, and she should buy her a new computer and anything that she wants on there, because she's being very spoiled about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want So High or Def Dumb? Def Dumb's a little cray.
I want you to pick your song and introduce
Well,
it.
how appropriate are we trying to be?
We're trying to be appropriate.
Okay, let's go with So High then.
Okay. I think that's appropriate. 420 was 2-3 months ago. Def Dumb is what? Were you really going there?
Def Dumb was in December. I put it out in December because that was a very sexy time. It's a very sexy song.
Oh, okay.
You know, like in December, it's cold outside. You're not really going anywhere. You're staying inside. You're doing.
Girl, this is LA.
This never.
It's 80 degrees on some Christmases.
I'm going.
Yeah,
to.
we wrapping it up. We're going to go out to Paradox. We love you. This is Beauty and the Beat Radio. Shout out to our in-house family that kept it going for us today.
Thank you.
So high. I can't believe I kept asking. I was like, but you don't know what song was playing on your website? She's like, mm-mm.
I'm like over here just on the Twitter being like,
Oh, okay. We're tweeting. Yay, we went a whole hour, crew.
so high.
Talking ounces, pounds, grams for the weaker man. Rolling with the real woman, smoking rhythm man. Let me show you, shawty. I could take you to my weed party. We could have some fun. Starting with the fucking 20 done. Now we on the top shelf in the club. Made our way to the 2-foot bomb. Now it's time for real fun. Pulled out the 6-footer with a carb like a gun. Fuck, I might come past the apple, past the pipe. You want some? Rolling with the real woman, might go dumb. Let me show you, baby. I could smoke you out till you're crazy. We could have some fun. Start with the fucking 20 dub. Now we on the top shelf. Sativa diva, never too high, but I feel ya. Put the song on as the repeater. Let me show you how a smoke queen needs ya.
Dab, it'll keep you focused. This feeling is hocus pocus. We kid around like some jokesters. She's smelling good cause of that Lotus bomb. She used to be into yoga, now she's into doing Nas just to get lost for 15 seconds. Yup, well if it lifts you up, at least that's the right direction. We getting lifted, she cooked the mac and cheese in the kitchen. Let's put more baits in my music than them bass whores just might listen. I'm peeking, she leaking, same shit every weekend. Bottles and bong rips, that big ass, some soft lips. You braless with broad hips. Acid only time we take long trips, only taking the long trips. If it's someone I get along with, that's one blunt, that's one J, that's two bowls out the packs, babe. Bitch came with you, left with me, she's trying to get her act straight. You say she your girl, she's saying that she isn't. Handle it like Kermit, guess that's none of my business. Set the record straight like Guinness, ripping off all of her linen. She break my walls down division, saying it's all hers, but it isn't. I don't open up like this, don't ask cause I don't know why. Usually I'm shy, but I guess I'm just